Welcome in, Leos, to your Summer's Eve reading for the month of August. So we are kind of wrapping up. Technically, summer runs through September, right? But I always consider like August is kind of the last full month of real summertime. I know that where I'm from, you know, the kids go back to school, college, all, primary school grades go back the beginning of September. So anyways, we're going to take a look at the month of August, get some information and guidance for you all. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leos, sorry. Leos. So Leos, happy birthday. So the sun is in your sign. So this is the month for Leos. So let me open up my book. I haven't even changed this yet. I usually do it before the reading, but I forgot. But we're going to open up to the Leo. That's July. So this is kind of my astrology book. So we are in Leo, the Lion, August 2025. So the monthly themes and reflections for this month is courage, creativity, and fun. We have, so we had the Leo new moon at the end of July. That was the 24th. We have the full moon in Aquarius on August 9th. And then we have a new moon in Virgo, August 22nd. So, Leos, you know, of course, perfectly what the energy of courage and confidence, creativity, and how to have a good time. So, maybe it's just a reflection for you all on, how do you gauge those themes in your life? Do you feel like you're really, exploring and having fun? Do you feel like you could have more fun? What does fun mean to you? What are those areas of life that you could, maybe make a list of? What are those things that you consider to be fun? It's going to be different for all of you. And where can you create more in your life and harness your creativity? So, you know what? I wanted to grab one more deck. All right. I'm also going to pull a Whisper of the Ocean Oracle card. I'm doing a kind of ocean theme since we are into the last month. So I'm going to be using these decks for all the readings, for the individual zodiac readings. And two of these decks are new. I got the Ocean Tarot deck. These I'm really loving. Look at that iridescent blue. Loving that. And then I have the Ocean of Wisdom Oracle cards. So these are new as well. So I'm going to pull one of these. If you're just my normal announcement, if you're interested in a private individual reading, you can schedule one with me on my website, which is linked below in the description. And also take a look at my Etsy shop and see if there's any stones that you need at this time in your life. So I got some handmade jewelry on there, and those are all cleansed and activated. And I also have someone do the Golden Healer Reiki on them as well. So they are charged and ready for your usage of their powers and magic. Okay. We have these clownfish, mutually beneficial venture. There is an extraordinary connection or extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So there is an important kind of person. You may already know who that is. There may be someone new coming into your life in August. And if you've really been yearning or looking for someone to come into your life that, again, is mutually beneficial to you and you are beneficial to the other person, you kind of really see the power and the magic and, you know, the importance of this person. And they really help you in your life to expand and grow. This could be a new love relationship, but this is going to be a big benefit for you in expanding your life in some specific way. So loving that. All right, let's see. Oceanic Whispers. Embrace your role as protector and guardian, standing strong against life's challenges. Sharks. Embrace your primal instincts and navigate life's waters with fierce determination. So there's this like really strong, you know, again, we're in Leo season, so that lion, right? The sharks kind of are similar in the water. It's like that predatory, strong, kind of domineering presence, but so majestic and so much power and wisdom. I'm gonna pull one more. Coral Cathedral. Honor the sacredness of each moment and live fully in the present. Maybe I'm gonna do this. I'm going to put that over here. So there's something about strength. So, you know, I know a lot of people, it's kind of, again, you hear this all the time, but life's challenges helps you to grow stronger and wiser. And ultimately, you stabilize after challenges. So I'm getting this feeling of, maybe you feel like you've been on your own for a long time. You've been through some challenges, some big challenges in the past or recently. And I feel like it's time, you've really gained some fortitude at this juncture. And maybe you don't see it right now, but I feel like you're going to. And I feel like there's also a lot of guardians around you protecting you right now. So it says embrace your role as protector, but I also feel like what this means is, it says standing strong against life's challenges. I feel like you have a force field of divine protection surrounding you right now. Ancestors, angels, guides, and I also feel like the Oceanic Whispers, you're getting messages, a lot of messages from the divine right now, and they're helping you to guide you. Like, you're getting the information you need, you're getting everything directly channeling right now. So you could be opening up a lot to guidance right now. But I feel like you're getting a lot of instincts right now about exactly what you need to do at the right moment. There's intuitive hits happening. You're feeling things out. You're being able to navigate now and going forward through this month with a lot more ease. And it almost seems like there's some divine protection and miracles happening, that everything's just happening exactly when it needs to. You're getting what you need in the exact moment. Things are opening up with ease. And you're gaining with that fire energy of Leo. There's a lot of motivation and determination right now, and feeling really like nothing can stop you right now. So with that being said, there's also this little bit of also this side message of, I feel like there's a lot to be grateful for right now, Leo, in your life. Even though you've been through a lot of challenges, I feel like you're going to start to see it more and maybe see the gratitude for what you had to go through and why. But there's sacredness right now, like there's the connection to the divine is opening up. So there's a lot of sacred energy happening. I feel like this person that's coming into your life or has recently come into your life is a very sacred energy, a sacred soul. You have a strong soul connection, and there's some connection. I'm also picking up this, you have a past life, strong multiple past life connections with this person, but it's really a time to be present and just enjoy fully what's happening, because you're going to have a lot of moments to be very grateful for in August, I feel. All right. Let's pull some tarot. So the first card out underneath is the Eight of Pearls, which is the Eight of Cups. So Queen of Coral, which is the Queen of Wands, and that is you, Leo. The Five of Coral, the Five of Wands. There's your card, Strength. And then the Ace of Spears, which is the Ace of Swords. And look at that, we have the Star. And Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, in the recent past, this could be recent past or like what you're currently in the midst of, but there's this, I feel like you had to walk away from something. And there was something very special about this. There's some importance to this. It could have been a relationship or just a job or situation, home or something. There was some, it was hard for you because there was something special about this. It had some meaning, but it just, for some reason, it was just divine timing. And it's like it didn't work out. There was a little bit of like defeat or sadness, loss about this situation, but I feel like it didn't last too long because I feel like you're finally coming into your power, feeling the infusion, being in your own season here, having the sun in your sign. You're really feeling new confidence, power, charisma. And I also feel you're very attractive right now, like you're magnetizing a lot, and people are being drawn to you. You may be noticing that. One thing here with the Five of Coral, there's still a little conflict going on, and I feel like that's where the Strength card comes in. It's almost like you have to kind of tame the dragon, exactly what this card is. You have to tame the dragon a little bit. That could be your own internal dragon. Like you're feeling a lot of fierceness and determination and like potentially some fiery energy. There could be some conflicts going on with some friends or family. I feel like this is more friends or family connected here in this card deck. And there may be a little bit of challenge trying to figure something out about what you want or what someone else wants. And trying to come up to some sort of, how can we like both get what we want here? But what's interesting about this, it's almost like this is, to me, this is like, what did I just hear in my head? Like, this is just like spilt milk. It's like, it's something that happens. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I feel like this isn't big here with the Five of Coral and the Strength card. But then we have we have the strong energy here. We have the Strength, we have the Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Ten of Cups. So maybe there's some conflict as well about still holding on to the past a little bit, or the situation that you had to walk away from. But what you're walking into this month is, whoa, major clarity, healing, a wish fulfilled, like reaching some sort of pinnacle that you've been wanting for a long time. Like it's this this moment of like, sometimes, have you ever had this? I mean, you had to, especially if you're, watching this type of video, but it's all of a sudden you're living a moment and it just finally hits you like there was a time in your life where you wished for this, or that you like thought about, you dreamt about it. And it's like, you don't think about it until all of a sudden you're in the moment experiencing it. And you're like, oh my God, I'm so grateful. I'm like, can't believe that I'm actually here. I can't believe this is happening. This is kind of what I'm picking up with these cards. And there's major, like, just like clarity, like the vision. This to me feels like a vision. The vision presents itself, like things, the road is clear, like things just come in. And this is in a lot, this feels too like alignment, like you're finally aligning with the things that that align with what you want and desire. Okay. And sorry, I'm going back to the sharks because I just thought about something. A lot of people are scared of sharks. There's fear there. There's fear of the unknown. They're scary. But when you really learn about sharks, they're so wise and they're so, again, magical. And there's something just so amazing about a shark, and like just even how long they've survived on the planet. I think sharks are one of the oldest living beings that have continued to survive through, over millions of years. So again, there's that ability to shift and transform and to adapt. And I feel like you've really come a long way in that sense, and you've really gained a lot, and you've kind of reached a pinnacle of also I'm thinking of your soul. Like a lot of you listening, I'm picking up on like you have a very old soul. You've been around the block and back from like a reincarnation level. I feel like you've also had lifetimes on other planets in regards to like different beings, and you're just reaching a point of like everything's turning on for you. There's just been a lot of great energy starting. I feel it started the end of July, but now you're the first reading I'm doing, and already like the energy is just, I'm feeling a lot of just amazing energy. 9 of Coral, so that's the 9 of Wands. So definitely I'm feeling you've been through some challenges here in the recent past. 5 of Spears, so 5 of Wands, or sorry, Swords. And then the Ace of Wands. So you're coming out of a period of challenge, there seems to be a lot of conflict, just a lot of resistance. I feel like in general you feel like life was always, like it's almost like you and life were always in a challenged, like it's like, why is life always challenging? Why is it always everything so difficult? Everyone I manifest that I think, oh, this person is amazing, or a love relationship, it's like there's always resistance. Like whether it's attracting people who aren't willing to commit, or narcissists, or people that just are always fighting you tooth and nail. Like they can't emotionally open up, they can't just connect to love. It's like they're always just resist. But I feel like in this card, in this deck, you see, this is you with the last sword. Like you almost like this winning. Like I hate to say that about the 5 of Swords, because that's the meaning of the card is no one wins when it's always this like winner-loser game. But I feel like you have the upper hand, like through all this, like you've come out ahead. And you have a new level of truth and understanding that maybe other people you had to leave behind didn't get. Okay, we have the Death card. So we're ending a period of challenge, of difficulty. The road of challenge is over. Queen of Pearls, which is the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like getting the treasure at the end of the rainbow type of thing. Like you had to navigate through some challenging road situations here, but on the other side is Ace of Wands, Three of Treasure. Like you're feeling a lot of passion and creativity this month, and I feel like this Three of Pentacles as well could be you working together, and that could be this person coming in. This could be one person or more than one person, but there's like this collaboration together, and like the connection between you and this person or this group is really like there's a lot of passion here, there's a lot of connection going on, and there's a mutual goal. You're finally come across someone who wants the same things, who has the same goals in life and values, and wants to build a life together. So if you're looking for love, you know, I would really, to me, this is leaning towards you're going in a direction of finding someone and there's going to be a lot of passion here, a lot of fire. Okay, 10 of Wands. Again, there's the closure of also a path that you maybe felt very alone, that you just felt kind of alone in life, that you had to do everything on your own, you had to be hyper independent. Knight of Cups, yes. So there is here an offer. This knight is offering his love to this Queen of Cups, and he is feeling a lot of passion, a lot of love. And it's almost like here, if you see the cards, she's kind of looking, she's not necessarily noticing the Knight of Cups. She's kind of in this place like she, you know, I feel like that's you. You've been through a really difficult time. You could have been through a lot of difficult relationships, and it's almost like you're not really focused on love, or you kind of given up on love. And there's someone here coming in that sees you, that really sees you, and it's like, oh, this, you know, again, I want to be with this person. There's love, there's passion, and maybe you don't see this coming. And then the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So Leos, this is going to be just a magical month for you. I see abundance, I see love and happiness here. I see passion, I see healing, I see wish fulfilled, I see love. I mean, this is probably one of the best Leo readings I've ever seen. This is like the sun coming out after the storm. This is the rainbow after the rain. Like any metaphor you can think of, like you've been through it, Leo. I think you've closed out a really significant, difficult chapter. This could have been your whole life, or it could have just been a really difficult few years. But ultimately, if you're still single and you're looking for love, obviously it's been a lifetime that you've been waiting for this person. What's a little bit more about the Death card and these? I want to see this line. Just get one more about what do you need to know about this ending of this difficult chapter? Anything else? The Hanged Man. Also feeling stuck. If you felt stuck in your life, if you feel like just like you've been stuck, nothing has grown, nothing has changed for you. There's been a lot of stagnancy here. Again, you're getting unstuck. What's the Five of Swords about? The King of Wands. And then let's speak to this Knight of Cups. Light of Treasure. Or sorry, light. Eight of Treasure, Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. So again, it's like this person, like it's almost like you're just focused on, you could be focused on your work or focused on creating something, or just you're really focused on the moment, the now moment here. Same with this Queen of Cups here. Like you're kind of just not really looking around, you're not noticing what's happening. And even this Queen of Swords seems a little more forlorn, like there's this kind of colder energy, but like you're kind of just focused on you. And this, again, the Knight is coming in, and I think there's this, you know, you underneath, you're the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of deep emotion. There's a lot of love. You have a lot of feeling here. Maybe in your exterior, you're more of this, like, approaching with this energy of the swords, which is more a little cold. You're not really, again, I feel like you're not trying to find love right now, or you're kind of over it because of the maybe love relationships in the past. But you definitely have clarity. You have clarity around what you want in your life, what kind of relationships you do want, if, you know, if that does come around. But I feel like you have a direction of where you want to go in your life. And you're really transforming with knowing your clear boundaries, being able to communicate what you want, having goals and values. And this person, again, is aligning with that. Like, I feel like you really, this person is coming in and is ready to offer basically a lot. And then I just want to check, what's this Five of Wands underneath here? A little bit more about the Five of Wands. Knight of Wands. I feel like you're done you're kind of done with resistance. You're done with people who just want to create conflict, who it's almost like they just want to disagree, or they like to create drama. People that aren't reliable and consistent, like you're just done with it. What's the Ace of Wands? Yeah, the Empress. Like you are coming up Nine of Pentacles. So you are really like elevating. Whatever you walked away from, like you are now kind of really, maybe you don't see it in yourself, but you, your energy, your soul, you are expanding, and you've almost like graduated and elevated to a new level at this point. And I feel like you're just attracting in a lot of abundance. So maybe this focus on work and creativity, you could be creating things right now that are going to be bringing in a lot of money or wealth for you. And you're kind of just rolling in the dough. You're happy just being you and what's happening in your life right now. There's a lot of good things. Also, this Empress, I feel like this is going to be a theme for August, of people are really birthing something new. Like they've really worked on something. Like it's almost like you've been gestating some big change in your life. And it's a significant change, but it's a very positive change. Like bringing in something that's exciting, it's new. It's changing your life in new ways. It's bringing in abundance and connections for you. So Leo, exciting stuff. And your candle went out, so I'm gonna relight it. I forgot to tell you guys, I've been lighting, I got these chakra candles, and in the readings for August, I'm lighting whatever I'm intuitively guided to. But for you, Leo, I lit the healing candle. It's the heart chakra, and it's just, I'm working with my energy and the energy of, for one, fire, because you are a fire sign, and helping to bring healing energy to you, and helping you guys elevate your life, integrate and expand. And it's because my window's open and I don't want to go out of this reading with the candle out, so hopefully we can keep it going. But have an amazing month, Leos. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.